When you started the Sioux Chef in 2014, how did you go about researching? I mean, could you turn to, for instance, family members and say, what are some of our family recipes? How did you build that foundation of knowledge?
Some of it was self-taught, some of it was right out of high school. I worked for the U.S. Forest Service, for example, and my job was to learn the names of all the plants and trees in the northern Black Hills, and that knowledge base came in really handy. So I started right away just looking at a lot of ethnobotanical texts, reading a lot of history, asking family members. But this research turned into more than just about the food and what were my ancestors eating, but what really happened to us as Indigenous peoples, and it really became an understanding of the story of U.S. colonialism and the extreme violence that happens against Indigenous peoples in many places, but obviously the focus is on the United States and my own background. And there's just a lot to unpack, because it's been a very violent, very awful history of how the United States treated Indigenous peoples. And that's what I try to utilize this platform is to really talk about the effects of colonialism and what we can do to try and remove that from our diets and our mindsets.